Slow Homestead. I'm Carol, and today I'm going to plant those celery starts. I decided to plant some of the celery in one of my flower beds. I think it is a good idea and a fun idea to have an edible landscape wherever you can find one in your yard, in your area. You know, gardens, vegetable gardens are beautiful, and we often don't think about sharing that beauty with our other landscape beds, like flower beds. So I'm going to plant some of my celery in this flower bed. I wanted to show you, here's my seeds, they're heirloom, and on the back it says plant spacing 12 inches. So 12 inches apart is how I'm supposed to plant these. Now, I don't know if you've ever planted celery seeds or seen them, but if you have used celery in your cooking, celery seed in your cooking, that's exactly what it is. So here are the celery seeds. They are really tiny. So, yep, that's what you plant in your seed starting mix or your potting soil, however you do your seeds. And amazingly enough, they grow into celery. They're so small that you have to plant several of them when you first start, and then when they get a little bit bigger, you up-pot them, which means you put them into a bigger pot, like the 6-packs, or some other comparable size of a small pot, and then you keep nourishing them, watering them, letting them grow until they get a little bit bigger before you put them outside. So we're going to start with 3 of them along there, and then I will turn the camera off and finish putting them here and there in this flower bed and just dispersing them around. I think they'll be beautiful among the flowers. And then after that, we will plant the rest of them in the raised bed. So here we go. I like to just put a couple of fingers around the little plant, turn it over, press the bottom, and the little cell of soil with its plant will come out. And you can see how small and skinny the little roots are. See those skinny little roots? Okay, this one's going here. This trowel is 12 inches long, so that makes it really easy to measure 12 inches while you're planting your plants. You may have seen a little clump of dirt fall out of my little pack. It didn't have a plant in it, so don't worry about it. I didn't lose anything. There were some that didn't make it, so yeah, I just have dirt in some of these cells. Okay, here's the third one. going to put it right there. That's kind of close to the tomato plant that I also have out here in this flower bed. So I hope they can share the space. You may have noticed that I made little basins around the plants. That's because in this area it's arid, and so whenever we get rain, we want to save every drop around our plants. So we plant our plants in basins. Now in some parts of the country and the world, they plant their plants on mounds, humps, hills, or a raised row, and they plant them on top of that so that when they get rain, which they get a lot of, the rain does not drown their plants. It will give them the water that they need, and then the rest will run off of that hill or that mound. But around here, we plant in the ditch. Okay, now I'll finish planting these out in this flower bed. I've got about 11 more actually that I'm going to intersperse in this area. Okay, I went ahead and planted all of the rest of the celery right there, and over there where my favorite hand tool is, I'm going to plant one more thing over there. First, I'm going to show you one more time. It's just like I can't make this point clear enough. What I have here are you can see 3 stems there, 3 small eggplant seedlings that I planted in my house a few months ago, a couple months ago, whatever it was. I don't know when I planted them. And I planted more, more of them sprouted. And I put 3 of them out here. And they're right there. And I've shown you those in previous videos. But I just want to make the point that those and these are the same age, okay? These in my hand are about 3 inches tall. Those in the ground that I planted when I was supposed to are about 15 or so inches tall. And I just noticed something. I've got some buds, and so that means I'm going to get some eggplant growing on these pretty soon, probably. So that will be fun. I'm going to make ratatouille, right? With that. So these 3 eggplant seedlings I'm going to plant. And the first one is going to go right there. The next one is going to go, how do you do this? Over, down, over, this way, right there. Why couldn't I do that with my other hand? Okay, so one there, and the third one will be down farther, that away, where I laid my favorite tool. So I'm going to plant those now. All right, I got those eggplants in the ground, those little starts. And here is the first one. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Right there. See that? So there's one. And then we'll just move on over here to the second one. You can see that one right there. That one's in the ground. And then third one way over here, kind of by that onion. You can see it's right there. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So, the reason why it may seem not too sunny around here is because the sun has gone down. And I'll show you what the sky looks like tonight. It looks like smoke because it is full of smoke from the fires that are burning cities down. It's really sad. So anyway, yeah, we have a lot of smoke in the air tonight. Maybe that's why I woke up with a sore throat this morning, because of the smoke in the air. I don't know. But I'm gonna go out here in the chicken coop and see if I can take a look at my little birds. See if they're up on their roofs like good little girls. All right, hopefully it's light enough in here for us to see everything. Well, this will be interesting to see if I can, get everything through the door. I'll get the hang of it. I have confidence in me. I can do this. Right? Okay, here we go. Down the aisle. So what I'm gonna do is turn this off and flip it around so we can see those little birds. Okay, these are the older birds here. My beautiful big white rooster. Yep, and then in this second coop is where I have 3 hens and the peacock. He must still be outside. So in this last coop, this is where the new birds are. And some of them are actually still outside, but these have come in for the night. Interesting. I think they're all the white ones. I don't see any of the brown ones. These white ones are white leghorns, and the brown ones are red star. So it looks like the white ones like to come in first. They know if they get here first, they get to have the roost. Fancy new roost. All right. That little door down there, my son cut out, and I mentioned it in a previous video, and he actually cut it out before I had even posted the video or said anything to him at all. He just happened to come over that very day and cut that little door out for him. So now they can go out in their run. I have a big thing of outside water for them. They also have an automatic waterer, which is way down there in the corner in the dark. So there's their little short roost that I just threw 2 buckets and a stick together so they could so they could have something. But now they have this wonderful, beautiful roost. And they are happy girls. So we will let them get back to their bedtime ritual. And here is a nesting box. We're still trying to figure out for the top. I'm going to make a slanted top so they don't sit up there and make a mess of it. And we just don't have the permanent one. That's just a board leaning against the wall. So when they get a little older, I will for sure, well, even before they get older, I'll put some nesting material in those boxes, so when they get the urge to lay an egg, it will be ready for them. Okay, good night, ladies. And Peacock's still not in there. And these guys are going to bed. There's some on that side. There's another roost over there. One hen decided it was time to turn in for the night. Okay, so that is it for tonight. Thank you for spending some time with me today and watching me as I plant those little celery starts into my raised bed. I've really enjoyed being out here. It's nice and cool right now, even though you can see by the garage lights that it's dark enough out here to have those pop on. So anyway, thank you for watching this. If you liked it and if you learned something, please hit the like button and please make a comment. Share with your friends who like to garden too. Hopefully you and they will learn something new. And just remember that even when you take it slow, you can accomplish